Hi, it's Cammy. Charlie talks football.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. We are back. Newcastle win against Wolves, Dad. What a massive result this is. We're still unbeaten in the league. We are now third in the league. So anyway, guys, subscribe, leave a like, and let's get into this because it was a very open game, wasn't it, Dad? I think both teams look like they caused a lot of problems on the break. And let's start off talking about the first goal that Wolves scored because it was a poor pass by Longstaff, wasn't it, Dad?
Yeah, and they hit us on the break and we're a bit slow with recovery runs.
Yeah.
Shaw, I think, tried his best to block it, but it was just Bruno was a bit sluggish getting back.
He was.
And it was a poor goal to concede because, like you say, Charlie, we started really well and we have done a lot of games. We're pinging the ball about, looking really good, but it was just the final pass that was letting us down again. And then sucker punch, they go up the field and score. And then obviously the second half he makes the three changes, and which is a brave thing to do, but it had the desired effect.
And they totally changed the game, didn't they, Dad? Barnes, brilliant goal, wasn't it? He did brilliant to curl it in. Shaw's goal as well was brilliant, and I think these moments came out of nowhere really because yes, we were playing well, but it just happened instantly. So good result for Newcastle.
Yeah, I mean the one of the changes was enforced, because it was Isaac. I think he got hit.
Yeah, he did.
They couldn't stop his nose bleeding, so he had to go off. But he brought on Tonali as well, who made a difference. And it was just, Barnes with his running at players. Tracking back, he could do a bit better. But going forward, how many times does he do that? Where he cuts
inside,
made an
impact, hasn't he?
And he hit that, and we bet no keeper would have saved that. It was really good, and he could have got one on the end there as well when he dinked it over the keeper, and it just went wild. But 3 points on the road. Can't complain with that. Third in the league in the Champions League spot, unbeaten this season. And as Howe keeps saying, we're not playing great. In certain parts of the game it's clicking, but a lot of parts of the game it's not. But we're still grinding out the results, and we've got Fulham next week. And if we can get a win there, Charlie, we'll be cemented in that Champions League spot. Yeah.
And I wanted to say as well, personally, I think he will make a lot of changes against Fulham because I think Tonali needs to start. No hate to Longstaff because I do really like him. Of course, he's from Newcastle, but he didn't have a good game today. And for me, he probably isn't good enough to be starting. I think he's good as a squad player, but for our ambition, I don't think he should be starting all the time. And I thought as well, a lot of the players were quite tired, weren't they, Dad? Because we had players who were away on international duty, like the likes of Isaac and Bruno, looked quite tired.
Yeah, and he had to bring on, used all these subs he brought on, Trippier and Lloyd Kelly, and we had to go 5 at the back. He chose to go 5 at the back in the last 10, 15 minutes or so. And I think Lewis Hall, I thought it was his hamstring, but it might have been cramp. And they had to put him up front and put Kelly in at left back because he could hardly run about. So, he tried his best. But, Gordon was good today when he was cutting inside. And that one where he hit the post, he created himself.
Yeah,
and
it
was just unlucky. And then when Isaac went off, they decided not to put Asula on and they put Gordon up through the middle and Barnes, So the changes, every time Howe makes changes this season, they seem to have an impact and help will win the game. So...
yeah, it's just crazy considering the fact that we're still unbeaten, isn't it?
I know, and we just need to click a bit more, and like you say, we just need to be more consistent throughout the game, and maybe defend a little bit better. But can't complain. Third in the league and unbeaten.
So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe.
Can we just say, Charlie? There's something I want to say about. Les Ferdinand made some really interesting comments at the end of the game on Sky because he said he'd been talking to Paul Mitchell. He must know him. Maybe he's a friend of his. And he said that, with Gui, I think it was the fact that Howe wanted to spend all the money on him and he needs to bring value players in because of PSR players that they can make more money from. So I thought that was an interesting comment. So, it just shed a bit of light and sort of backed up what we already knew.
Yeah, so anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like. It's nice to be back after a little while from making YouTube videos, but we've got Fulham next. I'm sure there'll be something else to talk about as well later on in the week. But we're unbeaten in the league, Dad, which seems crazy with everything that's going on. I expect that he's going to make changes, like I said before, in the game against Fulham. And then we've got Manchester City at home, which, with the form Haaland's been in, it's certainly going to be difficult.
And hopefully Bruno will be all right, because he went off, you know, and Isaac, I think he should be all right. He obviously knocked his nose with the ball, hit him there, but I think Bruno is the one that we're a little bit concerned about, but fingers crossed he'll be able to play on Saturday.
But I just wanted to mention before I end off this video, Joe Linton, because I thought sometimes he can do stupid, unnecessary fouls throughout the game that maybe he doesn't need to do.
I agree, he was frustrated and he went in late and got a needless booking. He does that often. I think he's had 3 bookings already this season. Howe obviously wasn't happy with him and he took him off at half time. And he said in his post-match interview, some of the players weren't doing it, and I've decided to take him off. And it's a big call because he's an important player to
it
us. But, you know, it had the desired effect and we got the win, so that was really good.
And it's nice to get the win after the international break as well, because sometimes teams struggle to bounce back, and Wolves are a good side. And certainly when we play Fulham next game, I was saying to you, Dad, I think it'll be a very similar game, because Fulham are a hard-working team. They've actually been playing quite well, and I think they'll cause us problems on the break. So.
And what you've got to remember is as well, the teams up there, most of them are in the Champions League or playing in Europe, you know, in some form of Europe. So Newcastle don't have that distraction this year, which takes a bit of pressure off the squad. So, you know, hopefully we'll be fresher, fitter, stronger, and that'll be an advantage to us.
And I wanted to say it was a big opportunity to win today, wasn't it, Dad? Because you've got Liverpool dropping points. A lot of the teams you would expect to win haven't. So I think if we didn't win this game, it would have been really disappointing, especially because of what's happened. But
I mean, the likes of teams around us as well, the likes of Liverpool getting beat is good for where the likes of, you know, who else was it today? Tottenham got beat off Arsenal. They're the teams that are going to probably be around near the end of the season. So if they're getting beat, that's a good thing.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe as well. Leave a like. We will be doing a lot more videos over the next few days. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.